What's up? Y'all already know who it is. None other than your girl Olivia, coming back with another video. So y'all, I'm trying to get on my mojo, trying to get myself back up to being in the mood to record, you know. So I got a few things that I want to kind of talk about. Why stuff have to happen to your body when you start recording? Like my back is itching, my head is itching, all kind of jazz. So let's just go ahead and get into this conversation. I don't even know what the title is going to be, but I'm hoping by the title it tells you what this conversation is about. I'm hoping it does. If it doesn't, you're going to know by the conversation. So anyway, let me just say that body positivity and body shaming should have never been created. Never. Body positivity and body shaming should have never been created. So let me just give you a little peek back, because one of the things that I'm hearing people say when they talk about people, when they talk about women, I could say people because men get BBLs too. But anyway, it's just not widely known the way it is with women. That's just like women of all races get BBLs, but the ones that get talked about the most are the black ones. We're gonna come back to that, but let me just say this. So a lot of people say, or I've seen and I've read where people have said that the reason why people are getting the BBLs is because they're insecure within themselves. But why? If they are insecure within themselves, something happened to cause that insecurity. And what was it? And for all we know, for all I know, the person that's making that comment saying that could have been the reason why somebody else chose to have a BBL. So like I was saying before I got sidetracked, let me go back. So I think I've told you guys, and I know I've told you guys, I have been a plus size girl all my life. I can remember when I was about 10 or 11 years old, me and my older sister wearing the same size. No, it was like 12, I remember, because I was in the 6th grade. But me and my older sister wearing the same size. And before the school year was up, my mother was out buying more clothes for me because I could not fit, or my clothes were too tight. Because unlike now, back then, if you were 12, you wasn't wearing no tight clothes. it just wasn't. No, that's just something that we were not doing. Anyway, so like I was saying, and by the end of my 6th grade year, my mother had to purchase me new clothes. And then it just went from there, went from there. And I can remember being in the 9th grade in high school and weighing 210 pounds. I was in ROTC and we got our uniform, and I had the biggest uniform, first of all. Not only that, my pants, my ROTC pants, my pants were tight in the thighs and loose at the legs, and people would make jokes and say that I had on biker short military pants. So, but also even before that, ever since, like, I can remember, probably, I think it was around the 6th, 7th grade when people started to make fun of me and talk about me and my size. As a matter of fact, one of the things my mom used to do, because she felt like dresses, and I think that's probably part of the reason why I wear so many dresses now, because I wear more dresses than anything else. But anyway, my mom would buy me dresses and skirts to wear to school, and that's mostly what I wore. I barely ever had jeans, and she would always say that she felt like the dresses and skirts flattered my body better. But as I got older, I didn't want dresses and skirts because I felt like they flattered my body better. I wanted dresses and skirts because I felt like they hid my body. All through high school, growing up, all going through high school, I mean, I got ridiculed, I got bullied, I got talked about, I got for my weight. Not only for my classmates, but from adults as well. Because my mom, as she got older, you know, up until she passed, she was heavier than, she was the heaviest she had been in her life. When I was growing up, and if you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, you've definitely seen pictures of my mom back in the day, because I have no problem with showing her, because my mother was a brick house. What the song was?
She's a brick house, 36, 24, 36, all she's a brick house. That was my mama.
My mama was that brick house. Okay. So, but people would come around because I ended up being bigger than my mom. When people would come around, her friends would come around, they're like, girl, you getting bigger than me. Girl, you bigger than your mama. Ooh, girl, oh, Jesus. And then there was even someone in my family that didn't even, just stop calling me by my name and just start calling me, come here, bigger than me. Come here, bigger than me. And I went. Do you know what something like that can do to someone's self-esteem? So that started the roller coaster, which is the same roller coaster that I feel like I'm on now. That started the roller coaster of me constantly going through diets, yo-yo diets, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight. I remember one time I lost 80 pounds in a matter of about 3.5 months because I did not eat hardly. I would eat basically like 1 meal a day. And then I worked out 7 days a week. I literally went in the gym and I went into beast mode. And before I knew it, I hadn't got down. But then you can't keep up a habit like that. At least I couldn't. And then I ended up gaining weight back. So I give you all this back history about me to bring up. If you're new here, then you don't know, but I've had plastic surgery. Back in 2018, I had a tummy tuck. I went from 316 pounds, 312 or 16, highest weight being 321, down to 197. I got my tummy tuck. I turned around and I ended up 2019, because when you get a tummy tuck, unless you get, and I did not know that, unless you get a full circular tummy tuck, or as what they call a Bbl and go around, or torsoplasty, then the rolls that you may have here are still going to be there. They're still going to be there. And while I did have, and then I also in 2019 I had an upper broad back lift. So with that being said, my back, let me just show you, it's smooth. And so I still have, like right here, you can't see it, but I have a little pocket of fat right here that I hate, that my plastic surgeon didn't get. But in my mind, I keep on saying that the day is going to come and I get it removed. Also, you guys know that I have these jiggly arms. This is nothing but fat. Nothing but fat. I do want to have a brachioplasty. Right now, it's not in the cards, but one of these days I do plan on getting a brachioplasty. So I say all that to say, me losing the weight that I lost and me having the plastic surgery was not for anyone else. It was for me, because if it were for anyone else, then it would have happened when people were messing with me. I am an adult now. I am grown. And even once I became an adult, when it came to women, when it came to men, if they were attracted to me, my size didn't matter. I no longer heard the, "Ooh, you're pretty for a big girl. Ooh, you're pretty, but if you lose a little bit of weight." I didn't, because the people that I was with, when it came to relationships, accepted me for me. So even when I did start to lose my weight or whatever, my mate that I was with at the time, it didn't matter whether I lost the weight or not. But to me, it mattered. And even at this point now, my wife always says, "You're fine the way you are, you're fine the way you are." But there are still things that I want to get done. So I understand she's saying I'm fine the way I am. But for me, I want to change. So with all that being said, I give you that back history to say that I am not about to body shame, and talk about anyone for whatever decisions they make with their body. They talk about body positivity, was about being positive with your body, but then there was talk that body positivity was just an anthem for obese people to stay obese. My thing is, and this is another thing that gets on my nerves, just like this girl we're friends on Facebook, we went to high school together. She's been working on losing her weight, and now she's one of those people that post, "If I can do it, you can do it." I cannot stand when someone does that. I cannot stand when someone tells people that if I can do it, you can do it. If you could do it, if I could do it, you could do it. Then why didn't you do it 10 years ago? Why didn't you do it 15 years ago? Quit telling people if you can do it, they can do it. Because just like you did it in your own time, they're going to do it in their own time. So now, that brings me to the biggest thing that's on my mind, and that's this BBL thing. We know BBLs are very popular. People are going to the Dominican Republic. People are going to Mexico. People are going to Turkey. People are going to Miami. People are going Texas, wherever it is they choose to go to get said BBLs. Yes, there are risks involved. People are risking their lives getting BBLs, just like people are risking their lives getting whatever other surgery they get. when it comes to cosmetic surgery or anything. You take a chance every time you go under that knife that something may happen. If a person is willing to take that chance, leave them alone, because at the end of the day, they don't wake up, it's on them. There was this thing, and I know y'all saw it, where in what airline was it? Was it Delta? Was it Delta airline? Let me see. Let me be sure. Delta, that had it's and this, I don't know who this is, but from Gotti fan page I see where the people said it's 28 wheelchairs coming off this flight from the Dominican Republic, and Delta losing their minds trying to find 28 personnel to push all these surgeries off the flight. Good evening. If you can walk, please walk. First of all, they got wheelchairs there because if you need wheelchair service, it's there for you to use it, whether you chose to get a BBL or not. If they have it there, it's there for you to use it. But also, why they gotta be... Why? Then I turn around and I see another comment that says, son, this was the line in Santo Domingo to get to Atlanta in the airport for wheelchair, 95% surgery passengers. And Delta still made their money. There was also an airline, I don't know what it was, which one it was, but I briefly saw it where the airline was talking about not being responsible or not carrying people that have had BBLs or whatever, because apparently they're tired of it or whatever. And I can get that. I can get that, because it is a lot. There are a lot of people that are traveling to have BBLs, but at the end of the day, the doctors are making their money and the airlines are making their money to transport them there and to transport them back. The only thing you need to be worrying about as an airline is that you don't bring back any terrorists and that you don't bring back, the people don't bring back any drugs. That's it. That's it. What someone does when they get on that flight and get off that flight, it got nothing to do with you. But the part that really gets me is the fact that people have been having BBLs forever. I mean, it started with the implants in the butt. And right now, there are probably more white women, people from the Caucasus Mountains getting BBLs, but yet and still the black women get caught for getting it done. Here's some of the comments that I saw. No, gotta be capped. Low self-esteem is at high time. First of all, learn how to form a complete sentence. LOL, I feel like in 5 years from now, there will be commercials like, did you get a BBL? Did you have complications after your BBL? You may be entitled to a settlement. Someone else says, what a shame. And they use the pandemic stimulus money to do all of that. Somebody else says, I bet they all waited on the fourth stimulus for the next surgery. Crying broke after. LMAO. And then we have, and don't misunderstand, most of them can walk, but they're so embarrassed. The wheelchair is going to be for them what a veil is to crying eyes. Black women, the welfare of our temple deserves better. Better research, better concern, better everything. God blessed us in too many ways. Come on now. Shame on the black man who ever made a sister feel like God didn't bless us enough. And it should have been bless us enough, not blessed us enough. That's the first thing. But secondly, why you're saying that they're in a wheelchair because they're embarrassed? Maybe they're in a wheelchair because they have just had surgery a couple of days before that and they're still like not 100% themselves. And I say a couple of days, but I'm speaking loosely because I know in like Dominican Republic and stuff like that, you have to be there like 2 weeks, 14 days, 21 days, something like that. Whereas in the States, you know, you can be there 2 days and come on back home. Or is it 5 days? Whatever, I don't know. But on the other side of that, another thing that is getting on my nerves is people body shaming people that have not had a BBL. So this, I don't know, where's the picture? Where is it at? I don't know who this girl is, but let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay. So somebody said, and it's this chick named Omeretta. I don't know who she is. I just know I saw the post. I think I saw it on the Shade Room or somewhere. But it says, if she had a blank, she would be the baddest chocolate thing alive on God. She just need a little more blank man, referring to her derriere. Then somebody says, I don't know whether it's her or whatever, but then there's, this is weird AF 100. This is why so many girls walking around looking like ants. Now ain't blank wrong with my body. I got enough blank to fit my body size. Please, this is not a compliment. So then it says, I'm gonna just leave this here. I'm so happy I'm confident in the skin I was born in, because this internet blank got folks tripping. It's nothing wrong with having a normal body. I wish people stop letting comments like this drive them to change stuff about themselves. It says about themselves, but it should be themselves. But anyway, about themselves, that's already perfect. Don't nobody gotta like the way you look. Expect the person, should have been except the person you go home to every night. And if they don't like it, you need a new person, period. And here's the thing, And I understand totally what she's saying, because people are wrong. You're wrong on both ends. Just mind your business. You're not paying for it. But here's the thing, when she says, the part that I don't like, that nobody gotta like the way you look except the person you go home to. It ain't even about the person you go home to liking how you look. It's about you liking how you look. And it's just like I saw a post today that this woman said that women get BBLs for other women. They don't get them for men. They get them for other women. Some people are. Some people could be. But for most people like me, I am my own competition. I get motivation from someone else with what they do, especially when it comes to weight, because I'm constantly on this weight loss journey. Like right now, I'm at 211 and I'm trying to get to that 185. What my wife wants. Come on in here. Come on. I'm gonna edit it. Thank you. You're welcome. She can be so sweet when she wants. She was sharing her food with me. But what was I saying? She made me lose my train of thought. I think I was on the lady talking about people getting them for other people or whatever. But anyway, I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying though, I can get motivation from someone else. Inspiration, motivation, whatever it is you say. But at the end of the day, I have to walk in my shoes and no one else is going to walk in my shoes, because while you're sitting up there saying somebody is doing it for the next person, people probably aren't even paying you any attention at the end of the day. I mean, it's just like just saying that they're doing it for other women. It's like you're saying that they're going to dress up, do all this and that, get surgery and stuff so somebody can say, ooh, girl, your shape cute. Nobody's going to compliment you every time you go out the door. I mean, so I'm just like how people are passing judgment against people for doing what they do. It's their money and it's their body, or it's their body, because it's wrong on both ends. To body shame somebody for getting a BBL is wrong. To body shame for somebody for not getting a BBL is wrong. So, I mean, I don't know. It's like, can we normalize small booties, big booties, BBL booties or whatever? You know, I mean, like, I have my opinion sometimes when I see or know somebody that has gotten a BBL and it doesn't look good. And I want to be like, girl, you should get your money back. And then I see some that's like, you know, just right. Cushion, apple bottom, whatever you call it. And it's like, damn, who was your doctor? If I was in the market for a BBL, I'd be going to your doctor. To sum all this up, because I'm just talking. But to sum all this up, the sad part about it is we jump on that bandwagon to talk about one another. And I know people say this all the time. And me saying it is not going to make a difference, because if somebody black, somebody white, somebody Hispanic, somebody whatever wants to talk about you, they're going to do it. The sad part about it is when you join in to talk about the person that looks like you with people on social media. You do it outside, do it in private, that's fine, but why are you bashing people all on social media? Why are you doing that? It's just like this. People say that, like, if me and my sisters were together, my sisters make me mad, I could talk about them all day long, but you better keep your mouth closed. You better not join in that conversation and talk about them. Especially not where I can hear that conversation. That's how it should be when it comes to us talking about each other. They talk about us enough. Why do we have to help them? Why? It's a shame. I talk about people, I ain't even gonna lie, I talk about people to my wife all day long, because I know she's not about to tell anybody what I have said. I'm not going on social media and talk about anybody. There have been times where I wanted to just tear the keyboard up talking about somebody, but I'm not gonna do it. Like I said, I don't know whether it's body shaming, body positivity, or point blank period, body jealousy. But there's something wrong for people to be worried about what somebody else does with their body. It's theirs. It's theirs. So with all that being said, your girl is going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all, I had a bomb twist out. But baby, I was in the Wizard of Oz today, and it's gone. It's gone. I don't know if y'all going to see the video that I did on this makeup look before I put this video out or not, but y'all will see this bomb ass the bomb ass twist out I had. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming to check out another video here on my channel. And y'all already know I need y'all to do 4 things. I need you guys to do your homework: comment, like, subscribe, and share this video across all your social media sites. That's it. That's all I need. That's all I want. That's it. Is that asking too much? I don't think it is. So anyway, until the next time and in between time, you ladies and gentlemen be safe, and I will do what? Catch you on the flip side. Catch you on the flip side.